November 2nd. Heavy flooding in Ayutthaya today. This is after a massive rain yesterday, massive thunder. Oh my God, it was so loud, my house shook. You can see this home and restaurant are underwater. This is the taxi boat ramp. Usually you have to go way down to get onto the ferry. This is one of the dinner boats on the river rather, and you just walk from the restaurant right over into the boat. Usually you have to go down many steps to get onto the dinner boats. Here comes the taxi boat now. The river is running really strong. This is where the Pasak River, coming from the north, Lopburi area, joins with the Lopburi River joins with the Pasak River to form the Chao Phraya River, which runs through Bangkok. The Pasak River comes from this area, and this is the Lopburi River coming in from this area. And they join together, and this is the mouth or the beginning of the Chao Phraya River going to Bangkok. So all of this excess water is on its way to Bangkok. And this is Wat Pananchong. Inside of this giant pavilion is the province's largest gold Buddha. The legend is that the Buddha cried real tears when the Burmese army and king on the elephant army destroyed the ancient capital. At that time, when the city was revised, they put basically a lid on the Buddha to protect it. You can see the Chinese temple across the river there, next to the Buddhist temple with the Indian style. So you have the Indian style Buddha and the Chinese style Buddha, because this is the temple where the Indian and Chinese traders came to do their business in the ancient times. No foreigners were allowed onto the island where the royalty and the residents lived. So the river is flowing rapidly. Everything is flooded along the river. This is the east side of the island at the big bridge leading into the city. The water is really traveling fast, and it's very high here. This is the Pasak River, oh sorry, the Lopburi River, on its way to the south part of the island to join the Pasak River to become the Chao Phraya River going to Bangkok. This is where most people in Ayutthaya go to celebrate Loi Krathong. The whole park under the bridge is filled with beautiful, beautiful krathongs to celebrate the festivities. And other activities happen here as well. It's a really nice place to be in the evening along the river. But oh my God, look at the river today. And there's usually a long line at these stairs to take your krathong, to give it to the kids who are swimming in the river, to put the krathong in the river to go to the sea. I wouldn't put a kid in this river today for anything. Okay, here we are at the northeastern part of the island. This is a boat taxi where you can catch a boat and go across the river to the temple off the island. Look at that. No boats today, but looks like a good swim. This is Wat Wong Kong. Usually you have to walk down the stairs to get to the river. Now the river came to the stairs. Sometimes you see kids swimming. There is someone in the water way in there with a boat. Slowly walking. This is across the bridge from Wat Wong Kong, where the river is moving really, really fast, and it's really, really high. Here we are at the far northern part of the island. 10 years ago, my house was underwater during the megaflood, and we watched this blue house to see, because this is the first house to be flooded around the island. So everybody comes to see this house. If this house gets flooded, that means there's problems coming. This is the other house we like to watch to see how the flooding is accelerating. It's underwater. The basement level is definitely underwater. Now this house is on stilts normally, so you can see how high the water really is. Look at the trees in the water. And they're getting a good soaking. The river's running really, really fast, and it is high for this part of the island. This is the northern part of the island, and they built a, wow, that was close. They built a wall of dirt to protect the new walkway along here. It goes all along with sandbags and dirt to protect the island. Water wasn't this high 2 weeks ago when I did the other video from this area. Look at this. All the way along here now. You can't use the new walkway because it is very, very flooded. This is the area where the water broke through 10 years ago and flooded the island. We're now at the bridge at the west end of the island. Look at all the homes underwater here. Wow. Down the river you can see the most famous Wachai Watanaram. We're hoping it doesn't flood this year. Look at all of this. Oh my God, everything's underwater here. I'm standing on the North Bridge near Queen Chiriochai's Golden Chetty. You can see in the distance. The restaurants are underwater. Many homes are underwater here on the bridge. And honestly, I would never do this in normal times. I would never ask my taxi driver to stop on the bridge and let me photograph because this bridge would be incredibly busy. But look at this. Not much traffic on the bridge today. Everything is very, very flooded around the island. Not so much inside. This is the main klong or canal that runs through the island of Ayutthaya, the ancient kingdom of Thailand. As you can see, there's not much water, so we have some room to go before the island actually floods. I think we're going to be okay this year. We're waiting for information about when they let the water out of the dams up north. That will either create a huge problem or not for the cities and districts south of the dams. This is the other side of the same canal. So we do have a lot of leeway here for the release of the dam water from the north. There's 3 dams in the north that can affect here. Usually we watch for Nakhon Sawan. If Nakhon Sawan and Ongtong are flooded, then Ayutthaya could be in trouble. But I think from everything I'm seeing, it looks like we're going to be okay. The weather report is now for sunny days. We're going to get a heavy rain tonight and then dry sunny days after that. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned.